What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns showing off some updates. That's right, we got an update today. It was a surprise for you and me, but we have one. And you can now take two rides, two Benny's Customs, along with the lowriders, and customize them. You got the Karin Sultan and, of course, the Bravado Banshee. We'll do the Banshee later on today. But first, the Karin Sultan, which you can buy at Benny's for $12,000, the base version, or you can find it on the map it spawns. I know this because one of you, my viewers, subscribers, fans, hooked me up with one a few months back. So I don't have to drop $12,000 to get a Sultan. So we'll just take this Sultan that I already had in my garage. Well, one of my garages. And we're going to pull out of here and we're going to head right down the street because I like to be nearby the garages so I'm not too far away. That's why I have that high-end apartment just up the street from Benny's. It's perfect for, whenever you have a lowrider or one of these new cars, new-ish cars. So we're going to check out the Karin Sultan, see what we can do with it inside Benny's. Now here's an interesting thing. There's a nice little Easter egg that's been in our face the whole time. That Banshee up there inside Benny's since November. So there you go. And look at that price tag, $800,000 to turn the Karin Sultan into the Karin Sultan RS. Oh, that hurts. And magically, we go from a sports car to a supercar. Because, yes, the Karin Sultan RS is officially listed as a supercar. Now, what's interesting is that there was the livery, as we check out the bumpers, that you could get on the regular Sultan that said Karin, like Sultan RS or Karin Sultan RS. It was on there a moment ago. You may have noticed it. But it still technically was just the Karin Sultan. But now it's officially the Karin Sultan RS Supercar. And there's a lot of different front bumper options you can choose from to fully customize your car, make it as unique as possible, along with some unique rear view bumper options too. Some of them I like, some of them I not so much. So what else came today along with the ability to customize the Karin Sultan and the Banshee? Well, a brand new adversary mode, the Drop Zone adversary mode. Pretty fun. Up to 16 players. You basically jump out of a perfectly good cargo bob and race to the ground to maintain control of a small exposed patch of terra firma. No man is an island here, and you and your squad mates will need to attack and defend as a unit. So there you go. As we check out some more sweet options, we got some different stuff here. You can put some fog lights on your Karin Sultan RS if you want to. I don't know if I'm going to be honest. I mean, I don't really care for those. But, teach their own. That's the one cool thing about all the different mod options that you have for your vehicles and your rides and your whips is the ability to make it as unique as possible. And that looks really cool. The window safety now, hell yeah, I'm going to add that. I'm going for it. Why not? So, I mean, there's nothing else. I looked at the gun store, nothing. I looked at the clothing store, nada. So there's no new clothing, no new weapons, nothing else besides the two vehicles, the new adversary mode. But at the very bottom of the article, linked below in the description section, I did find something rather interesting. Stay tuned for items coming next month in February that you will quote-unquote fall in love with, which means there's going to be a Valentine's DLC. Yes. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's the best news that I can get when it comes to that time of year because most of the time Valentine's sucks. So at least we're getting something, right? A little something, something as we check out the engine interior, some things you can do. A little, it doesn't really do anything to improve the car's performance, but I guess if you want to aesthetically make it look better, why not? It's your money. I don't know if I feel like spending my precious heist money though on customizing the engine because I'm not one that goes around showing off the engine. I don't really care as long as that is fully upgraded. That's what really matters. So there you go. It's wise to be smart with your money because you go into Benny's car shop just like with the lowriders. Benny's can eat your money. You can magically watch your money dwindle before you realize it. Yeah, I swear. Because, there's so many different options to choose from when it comes to customizing these rides that, it's cool, but at the same time, it does, kind of suck, especially when you look at your bank account after you're done. You're like, oh, where'd my money go? It's gone. Benny's, you robbed me, you motherfucker. Okay, so here's some different hood options, and I'm not really feeling the carbon hood. There was a time when I first started playing Grand Theft Auto Online back in 2013 on the Xbox 360 where I had like carbon hoods on everything, and then I got out of that phase, fortunately. What the hell was I thinking? But to each their own. Some people really like having carbon hoods and roofs. Me, it just didn't work out. I mean, I went through some weird experiments, like a different secondary and different primary color, and it doesn't look like there's any new music either. So nothing new on the horns, which kind of sucks, but that's life. Now let's look at the interiors. We got let's see, the Sunstrip. What does the Sunstrip do? I see. I don't like the Sunstrip because if you're like driving in first person, it kind of obstructs your view a little bit. That's one reason why I don't like driving the Karin Karuma, like armored in first person, because once again it just obstructs your view like a mother. And mostly I play this game in third person, anyways. But it's cool to still have the third person, first person option on current gen and PC. So these is the different trim options that we can pick from. And what are we going to go with? Since Janine really likes pink, we'll do pink. Okay. So what's the next? An ornament. All right, let's see what we got. Nah, I don't really feel these. All right, cool. See, since I bought these for my Halloween rides, I still have the corpse rides in my collection. So hell yeah, I love the corpse ride. She's so sexy and creepy at the same time. All right, so what else we got? Some different interior features we can choose from. Wow, look at all that. That is awesome. This thing really looks sweet. So you can really change it up and just add all sorts of weird, crazy buttons and gadgets and dials to the interior of your ride. And it really doesn't make sense if you mostly drive in third person, I guess. But it's still cool. I mean, especially if you have the money to burn and you want to, tweak out and customize your interior, then why not? But it does cost a few bucks. So what else do we got? This is kind of interesting. So what should we do here? I don't know. See, I don't know if I want to put it on the right side, on the dials. Okay, let's look at it again. I'm just troubled here because, like, if I put it on the right side, then it kind of blocks the corpse bride, and that'll hurt her feelings. So maybe I'll just put it right there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, look to the right. Okay, so see, like each one, like puts the dials like the upper level. You know what I'm saying? Look, upper level there, and yeah, I kind of like that. I think that might work. I think I'll just do that. Okay, cool, sweet. All right, I didn't notice that. See, that's why it pays to look around a little bit. Okay, so you can also change the interior of your door now on the Karin Sultan RS. I think I'll leave it alone. Gotta save some money, right? Okay, and here you can change your seats. Now, I think the big difference between the Karin Sultan RS and the Karin Sultan is, if I recall, I could be wrong, but I think the Karin Sultan was a 4-door, right? And the Karin Sultan RS is now a 2-door. I believe that's right. If I'm wrong about that, I'll go double check after the video, and then I'll probably just post it down in the comment section. Hey, my bad, I was wrong, but I think that's the case. So there's an obvious difference between the Karin Sultan and the Karin Sultan RS 4-door going down to 2-door. So let's see what else we got here. Some different features, some different doors, and whatnot. I don't know. I mean, doors. Seats. All right, so what else we got? Okay, we got different steering wheels here on the Karin Sultan RS. And let me know below in the comment section, what do you think about the Karin Sultan RS supercar? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Have you had a chance to try it out? And what's your honest opinion about it? Because it's officially a supercar now, which means it can race the big guns like the T20, the Osiris, the Zentorno, and the Adder. So I'm very interested to see how the Karin Sultan RS supercar does against those rides. I don't know if it's going to be as good, but according to this article that is linked below in the description section, it supposedly can compete with the T20 and all the other big-time supercars. It probably could easily wipe the floor with the Voltic. Of course, to be honest, does the Voltic really deserve to be a supercar? Really? I mean, it's a cool car, no doubt. And it's obviously the cheapest of the supercars. But, I don't know, it feels like it should be in the sports car category. It's just not that fast. And I realize there's some people out there that actually love the Voltic. But at the same time, I just don't feel it whenever I'm driving it down the road. And I actually briefly had it over on the PlayStation 4 with my PS4 character GB when I first started his character back in, November 2014. Just because it was obviously the cheapest supercar, and I really wasn't impressed with its speed. Which is why I have the he has a Zentorno, and Janine has a T20 and a Zentorno as well. And obviously now we have the Karin Sultan RS, which is also a supercar. Okay, one thing I'm going to have to do, because with this color, I cannot see the livery. And for that, I do apologize, because that's one of the big features about these rides is the customization. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the color of my Karin Sultan RS to something a little bit brighter, something easier to see the liveries on. So with Janine, my Xbox One character, we might as well go for a favorite color, right? Pink. We're going pink, baby. Say, if you can drive a car that's hot pink, that says something about you. Well, it may say one thing, it may say another thing, but to me it says, hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to drive whatever color I want to drive. Thank you very much. Okay, so we got it hot pink. Now, hopefully this will look a lot better with the liveries. Then what else are we looking at? Okay, what other options? Oh, okay, sweet. Okay, so there's different. I'm going to the liveries. Just hold on a second. Just patience. Calm down. And what do I want for my roof? There's just so many freaking options here. So many different mods you can choose from when it comes to having these rides in Benny's. And I'm wondering if this is just the beginning. Okay, so here we are, the liveries. We finally made it. So now we can actually see what the liveries look like with this hot pink, primary and secondary color on the Karin Sultan RS. Now, some of these actually, ooh, look at that. Hell yeah, Princess Robot Bubblegum. Oh, yes. Yes. It was meant to be, okay? It was totally meant to be. I went with a, hot pink, primary, secondary color, and Princess Robot, what's her name? Princess Robot, I am tongue-tied. Princess Robot Bubblegum livery. Oh, yeah. I think this is going to be quite popular with people. This livery. She's so sexy. Look at her. How you doing? Hey. Okay, so let's see. What else we got? Okay. Let's see. Do I want any of these spoilers? I got a little distracted there. I apologize. All right, so which one of these spoilers do I want for the Karin Sultan RS? Do I even want a spoiler? Yeah, kind of, sort of. I may go with this one. This one's kind of cool. Yeah, we'll do that one. All right, what else do we have? Okay, so, we got a new transmission, the super transmission, because obviously it's now a supercar. Supercar. So I'm definitely going to eventually try this out against other supercars, on my own, obviously. And by the way, I did do a two-part series past few days. I did one earlier today, and I did one yesterday called Fastest Rides. Basically putting the V12 up against some supercars just to figure out, whether or not it actually is the fastest ride in the game. So if you're interested in those videos, they're both up on the channel. And I never was intending on doing a part 2, but some of my viewers, subscribers, fans continued the debate, and it made me decide, hey, you know what, I could do a part 2. And so it's a little bit different than part 1, not too much, because I use the same basic rules. Criminal records, 3 laps, fastest time wins, pretty simple stuff. And I'm definitely going to try that with the Karin Sultan RS just to see how fast I can get this sexy little girl going. I think that's pretty much it, though. What do you think about the Karin Sultan RS? Is it worth it? Because you dropped $800,000 just to open the door in order to have all these awesome customization features that come with the Karin Sultan RS. Is it worth it? Taking this car from being a sports car to being a supercar? I guess we'll find out. I mean, I do like the fact that you have all these options. And hey, Princess Robot Bubblegum livery, you can't beat that. It's so sexy. So sexy. Okay, I'm getting a little carried away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, so what else is there? Is there anything else at all? No? Okay. Anyway, so I think, I think I'm going to do that because, that doesn't, cut across her face. Okay, that looks a little bit better. All right, so there you have it. The Karin Sultan RS Supercar, which came today, part of the unofficial January 2016 update. And you can purchase it for $12,000, the basic version. You can find it spawning anywhere. Take it to Benny's, then drop $800,000 to turn it into the Karin Sultan RS Supercar, and then drop a ton of money to upgrade it, tweak it, and make it look however your heart desires. And coming up later on, we will do the Banshee as well. That will probably be in about an hour or so from now, but it will be coming up on my channel, so be sure and come back later and check that out. And of course, while you're around, if you're new, check out the rest of my content. If you like what you see, be sure and hit the subscribe button, because each and every subscription I get really does help my channel grow.